KCXW. Tonight, I was expecting a women's match. So I can add to my trophies, I can start challenging for the women's championship here at KCXW. But I was given the wrecking ball, Maxen. Obviously, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna show you guys that I'm still a competitor, but it's not what I want.
Saturday Slam, folks. I'm Jude Bice. We have two big matches for you this weekend. Starting off first, we have shooter Shylynn going up against the big monster Maxen. We heard from Shylynn at the top of the show. This doesn't sound like what she's wanting, but she's going to come in and she's going to fight for it all. In our marquee matchup to finish us off tonight, we have Diablo coming hot as a flame, going one-on-one against Dirty Deeds Daniel Maxen. Expect some hard-hitting action in this one, folks. Let's go ahead and get on down to the ring for our first one.
Shooter Shylynn!
And you hear ring announcer Michelle Nicole announcing Shylynn out to the ring, and instantly you hear the reaction from the fans just at the mere mention of her name. Shylynn is definitely a fan favorite here in KCXW. Every time she comes out, she brings hard-hitting action. She brings a competitive spirit, and she takes the guys and she chucks them all the way across the ring like they're nothing. She is power, she is style, and she is grace within that ring when she wants to be. But she's got a hell of a task in front of her going up against a big monster this weekend. And the question that's on everybody's mind is if she's mentally 100% ready for this, considering he put her on the shelf back in April.
We have, get ready, Maxen and Thesaurus.
Of course, Maxen is not the same monster he was back in April either. Now, standing to his right-hand side, Thesaurus, his advisor, his, I don't know, maybe a shaman. I'm not quite sure myself, folks. But Maxen has certainly been a much more powerful force since joining up with Thesaurus. And I alluded to it a little bit earlier, but let's go back to April the 9th. We can see the footage here. Maxen, after defeating XWC student Caleb, looking to cause further damage with a steel chair. Shylynn coming in to make the rescue. And for her troubles, Maxen chokeslams her down onto the steel chair. She ended up injuring her elbow because of that and had to be pulled from the Unleashed card only a couple of weeks before the show. So you know that is sitting in the back of Shylynn's mind right now. Is she ready to go against him one-on-one? Is she ready for the monster and the brutality that he can bring out at any point in time? You see Maxen now just stalking that front edge of the ring. Referee calls for the bell, and we are off and rolling for Saturday Slam. Shylynn looking to feed off the energy of the people watching in attendance. And she locks up with Maxen, and he instantly pushes her into the corner. This may have been a mistake on Shylynn's part, as Maxen clearly, and a little bit of a cocky attitude from the monster. This is a bit of a change of pace from him. Shylynn shoots underneath, able to turn the monster around. Clothesline does nothing, though. Shylynn off the ropes, a second clothesline, and Maxen barely even budges. Huge push from Maxen and sends Shylynn back. Shylynn down to the floor as Maxen goes running now. And she's able to trip him up with a quick sweep of the foot there. Trying to turn Maxen over. Can't quite get leverage. Brings him back up, gets a leg hook, tried for the T-bone suplex. Can't she get him over? And she does, and Maxen goes over the top. Shylynn for the pin, gets 2 count early in this matchup. Mason is not used to being thrown over head over heels like that, that's for sure, so I think he's been a little bit shocked. Shylynn shoots the crucifix. Deep hook, only 2 though. Shylynn getting back up to her feet now. And now she's looking to go up to the ropes. This may not be the best idea. She throws that blockbuster, but Mason's still too fresh as he comes sprinting over and just heaves her off of the top rope. Huge Beal throw as Shylynn comes crashing down on the small of her back. And that extra 4 feet in the air, that causes a lot of extra damage once you start factoring in gravity. And now Mason's got Shylynn hooked up. Huge Samoan drop as he drills his shoulders into her abdomen. Pin attempt by the monster. 2 count only as Shylynn's able to get her shoulder up. And Mason just blatantly choking her in front of the referee. This is what I was talking about before. Mason is incredibly hard to contain and restrain. And at any point in time, he stops worrying about a wrestling match and it just becomes an absolute beatdown. Huge right hand from Mason and just drills Shylynn across the jaw. And you can see she's trying to shake the cobwebs out after that one. Mason sends Shylynn off the ropes. Deep sidewalk slam drills her into the center of the mat. Mason thinks he may have it. 2, but Shylynn able to roll the shoulder over. Definitely worse for wear off of that one. You didn't see much kick out as Mason just bounces her head off of the mat. Again, he's not focused too much with playing mind games. He's just focused with causing pain. Now Mason removing his gloves, perhaps able to get a better grip and cause more damage. You hear the crowd trying to rally behind Shylynn. Mason sends her to the corner. Shylynn hits the buckle hard. Mason misses the splash though. Shylynn able to move out of the way. And now Mason coming out. Shylynn trying with a series of clotheslines. Nothing's working. Back elbow and the Beast is staggering. Shylynn maybe sees an opportunity. She's trying to measure her shot. She can't move in too quick against the big one. Hook in the leg looking for that fisherman. She gets the hips turned. Doesn't keep the pin though. Referee was there for the count. Shylynn looked like she had him down to the center of the ring. Why didn't she keep the pin? And Shylynn is staring outside of the ring. Looks like at that trophy case out there just to the side of the ring. And she's rolling outside.
Come on, I need you to get back in here. Back is still going. What?
Referee pleading with Shylynn to get into the ring. She has her eyes fixed on the KCXW Women's Championship, locked inside of that case. Referee's count is up to 5, and Shylynn looks like she's walking away. Shylynn's heading straight for the curtain, folks. This match is still going. The referee's count's up.
What are you doing? 9.
And Shylynn's gone.
What?
I don't even know what to tell you, folks. Shylynn has just left the arena. Mason wins by countout, I guess. I don't know we're going to have to see if we can find something else out more about that in the future. I don't know what happened there, folks. Shylynn just up and left the arena. I'm getting word, though, that we're going now to another segment of the Realist world. We're going to hear from our KCXW champion here now.
I'm a household name. Ain't nobody built like me. This is not no game. You know who up next? The Realist is back. I'm taking it all and no, you ain't getting it back. Let's get to the.
How does the old saying go? With great power comes great responsibility. And with this power in the Realist hands, I must do what the old didn't do for me. See, I was overlooked for far too long, so I will not do the same to all of the newer students here at KCXW. And that is exactly why I'm going to give a guy who's been overlooked himself, Blair Dior, I'm going to give you a chance to face the Realist. Don't take this chance lightly, because it might be the only one you get. But welcome to this Realist world, Blair. Enjoy.
I'm a household name. Ain't nobody built like me. This is not no game. You know who up next? The Realist is back.
The Kansas City champion laying down the challenge to Blair Dior. But first and foremost, we have our marquee matchup, folks. El Diablo and Dirty Deeds. We caught up with Daniel Maxen, and in his long rambling rants, we compiled some of his thoughts together for you real quick.
Gotta limber up for tonight, going against El Diablo. Last time you saw Dirty Deeds was at Destiny, and I got my job done at Destiny. I heard Shannon Reed and put him through that table. It is time for KCXW to finally get extreme again, and Dirty Deeds Daniel Maxen is gonna be the guy to do it. I'm gonna make that stupid alien speak English tonight, and I'm gonna put the extreme back in KCXW.
Some ominous words from Dirty Deeds Daniel Maxen, so I'm not sure what we have in store for us tonight. But first we have El Diablo coming out, ladies and gentlemen. You know the energy. Oh my God! Dirty Deeds Daniel Maxen just jumped El Diablo from behind right as he made his way out of the curtain. And we've got a brawl going on right in front of everybody already, folks. El Diablo attacked by Daniel Maxen, and there's the bell. We're off and running. Scissor kick takes down Dirty Deeds. El Diablo with a wheel kick, and Daniel Maxen trying to get the early advantage, and he may have made a grave error in calculation. Trying for a clothesline. Wait, Maxen going for that full Nelson slam. Can't get it. El Diablo off the ropes. O'Connor roll is blocked. Daniel Maxen misses the clothesline. We're going back and forth, folks. Neither of these guys can get a clear advantage here. Dirty Deeds with the headlock now. Wrenching in tight on El Diablo. Diablo slips it. Sunset flip. Maxen's down. 2 count. Dirty Deeds rolls to the corner. Diablo misses a clothesline, and Daniel Maxen drops him with a heavy neck breaker. And now Daniel putting the boots to El Diablo as he chases him into the corner, sending El Diablo into the buckle hard, and Diablo bounced out of that corner. Ooh, huge heavy hit right hand from Daniel Maxen. And these two have been 100 miles an hour since, even before the bell. Diablo going up over the rope. And wait a minute, Diablo on the outside now. Huge elbow getting himself set up. Looking like a springboard maybe. Diablo running up to the corner. And he flies. Huge crossbody. Ref's right there. 2 count only. And you hear the chant from El Diablo, letting the crowd know where he's looking to go. Sends Maxen into the corner, does El Diablo. Charging up. Oh, no! Went for a spear into the corner. Daniel Maxen moved out of the way, and El Diablo looks like his shoulder took the entire force of that spear right into the steel ring post.
Come on, let's get it in there. Let's go.
And now Daniel Maxen sees an opportunity of a lifetime, and you would be remiss to think if he's not going to take advantage of it. Diablo trying to keep distance between the two of them while he gets some life back in his shoulder, but Dirty Deeds is right on top of him, dropping the elbow right across the throat. Nonchalant pin. El Diablo quick to get his shoulder up. Trying to get some feeling in that right arm. And Daniel Maxen staying right on top of El Diablo, jams his face into the corner. Ooh, huge heavy side kick. And Dirty Deeds. Wait, Diablo's starting to come back now. Right hands of his own. And Daniel Maxen shuts him down with a knee right into the gut. Oh! Dirty Deeds made some space and paid for it. Gave Diablo time to get the boots up. Daniel Maxen thrown into the corner now. European uppercut from El Diablo. The man from the future trying to build a little bit of momentum. And Daniel Maxen slams him into the turnbuckle for his efforts. And just like that, Dirty Deeds is right back on top. trying to slow down El Diablo to a pace that he can manage. And now going low to the knee is Daniel Maxen. It looks like he's just trying to pick apart the man from the future, piece by piece and limb by limb. Another heavy right hand to the chest, it looked like, on that one. Maxen wrapping up the wrist to send Diablo to the corner, slams him into the buckle. And Dirty Deeds again continuing to work the midsection. El Diablo starting to show some signs of life though. Firing off a flurry of blows, trying to create some space. Huge blockbuster from El Diablo, takes Maxen down. Can he capitalize? Diablo trying for a pin, only gets two. Sank a little too deep on the shoulders and rolled Dirty Deeds out of the pin, I'm afraid. But that's just the fatigue starting to set in for El Diablo. After the offense that Maxen's thrown, went for the flip over neck breaker and El Diablo moved. He saw it coming. Double chop from Diablo. Daniel Maxen's in trouble. El Diablo's getting a little bit of momentum going. He's starting to build up that steam engine. Maxen's on the ropes, not where you want to be. And El Diablo throws the double kick to the face. Maxen rolling back into the middle of the ring. He might be standing up on instinct. El Diablo going for that snap Russian leg sweep. Can't get it. Daniel Maxen shakes him off. And now Maxen sees an opportunity. Heaves El Diablo to the corner. Another mistake. Whisper in the wind, but Daniel Maxen moved. El Diablo crashing down. Maxen gets the hook. Full Nelson slam. Drives El Diablo to the mat, and that might be it.
What you taking the shirt off for?
And Daniel Maxen looks like he might be overheating. Rolling to the outside, and he's grabbing a steel chair. And referee trying to tell Maxen to get out of, to try to put the weapon down. He shoves the referee out of the way. And look, referee giving him one last chance to stop. He's got El Diablo wrapped up in the chair. Shoves the referee over. And the referee is waving it off. And he just jammed El Diablo face first into the corner with his head wrapped in the steel chair. Ladies and gentlemen, El Diablo's your winner by disqualification. But what damage did Daniel Maxen do in the process with that steel chair? Referee trying to get Maxen out of there. The match is over. Daniel Maxen's got a hold of a down and wounded El Diablo. Wait, Maxen running off the ropes. There's that flip over neck breaker as he drives El Diablo's skull right into that steel chair. And now we see Shannon Reed, the Clay Huna, Angel Shea, a couple others coming out to chase Dirty Deeds off. But the damage may have already been done, folks. El Diablo is down. We're going to have to leave it at that. I'm Jude Weiss. This has been Saturday Slam, and Daniel Maxen has left absolute carnage in the ring, folks.